supposed to rain today. I checked. I don't want to be out here when it rains like that. Lightning! No, no! Not a storm! Can't see a damn thing! What am I going to do? Oh my god. I can't do this! Stop freaking out. Prepared for this, Riley. Now, how do I get out of this mess? This is useless! Don't know where the hell I am. No! I'm going to die! Can't be out here. Not on my own. There! Is that land? God, yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you! Oh, shit. This can't be happening. No, 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 no! Not the rocks! No! Damn it! This was a mistake. Get me out of here! Somebody!
What is this? What is she doing?
What is that sound?
Is that a human?
Hello? Focus, Riley. It's just the wind. Rising the water. I have to moor. Somewhere.
Oh, I wouldn't do that.
Anybody there?
Wait.
I'm not waiting. Answer me now.
You can hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Who are you?
What?
Wait. No. I don't want to know. Is that a pier? Yes! If I can get the boat close enough, I can do this.
No, you can't. You'll crash.
Leave me alone. Whoa! Come on, Riley. We've got this.
What are you doing? Cut the engine.
You've read the manual.
Manual? Have you ever sailed a boat before?
Stop it.
You have to turn off the engine.
Stop talking. Gonna get us both killed.
I'm already dead. Turn that key. Cut the engine. All right. Well done. Now, drop the anchor.
I need to get off the water.
You can't. You have to sit it out right here.
I will drown.
You have to secure the boat. Drop the anchor. Good. You did good. You'll be fine now.
Thank you. But I don't feel fine. You have to stop this.
Stop what?
Talking. You have to stop talking.
Understood. It's fine.
Thank you. I made it. What a mess. The window. I need to see the window. I ruined my boat. That looks so beautiful from here. You should go. I decide my own fate. I'm living my life. That was the plan after all. So yes, be a devil. Let's check our backpack. I have no desire to get stranded without food or water. Never leave without your music. It's soul food. Can't starve, right? Taking that with me. I am sketching the entire journey after all. Awesome. The beer made it through the storm. I can celebrate later. I read this book front to back. Pretty useless in a storm. Great. Out of coffee. See? This was good thinking, Riley. Food supplies. Why didn't I think to check the damned weather glass? Kind of wish you were here, Marshall. Could have gone exploring together. Marshall. I'm doing it. Deciding my own fate. And will you look at all this? So beautiful out here. Wish you were here. Sunny greetings from... a far-off place.
The Rogue Islands.
You're still here.
Yeah.
Thank you for last night. I'm grateful and all.
But
You know you can't stay, right?
why?
Because you're not real.
But I am, Riley.
I've decided you are not. And don't ever say my name. Ever again. You know what? Just shut up. I'm not sure I can deal with this. Am I imagining you? You can talk now.
You're not imagining me.
This place. It's mesmerizing. What happened here?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Nothing.
Not a single thing.
You never taught me your name.
Josh. My name's Josh. We'll have to go through the house.
Just enjoying the view here. We'll go in a minute. Seriously? Piccalilli is as far as I go.
You'd eat it if you were here in the winter time. Roses. Why?
Bath salts, oils, desserts. I love roses. No more ferries after 1980. Why did this Margot never open a letter?
Maybe she never knew it was here.
Do you think it's them that lived here?
Maybe.
She's beautiful, but she looks so sad. Definitely the home of a photographer. So, what do you think about the cabin?
I don't know. I need to have an opinion.
Did you read the letter?
I did.
Why did Carrie write Margot a letter?
She felt guilty about leaving her.
How do you know that?
Because that's what she told Margot.
What are you saying?
I heard her say it. I was there.
You were hiding that from me?
I can't believe I forgot.
But now you remember?
Like she'd always been there. Somewhere in the back. And now she's taken a step forward. Into the light.
You knew Carrie.
I get the feeling you think this is important.
Did you see that date? 1980. You were alive in 1980.
I'm sorry I dropped in on you like that.
It wasn't your fault. It was that storm.
Yeah, that storm just came out of nowhere, didn't it? I know these waters are dangerous. And the weather is unpredictable. Always has been.
You talk too much.
Really? You should stop me when it starts bothering you.
I need silence. That's why I got on that boat. To get away.
Why? Did something happen?
I wanted space. Time to myself. Stillness.
Well, you've come to the right place. It's all very still here.
You are a lot to handle. I think I like it here. I feel strangely at ease. Is that a weird thing to say?
No, not at all. I like it here too.
What's this place called?
The Rogue Islands.
Oh, I love that. Don't we all want to go rogue sometimes? It's perfect. Is this a letter?
In a tin can. What does it say?
23rd of May 1919. My sweet little Elfins. I arrived on the island of Big Rogue 5 days ago. It's a lonely place, with bluffs along the sea. And it does feel a bit like your old father, faded and worn. I had no intention of remaining here. Figured I'd pass through and set out once again, but then I met the boy. He is alone, with no one else to talk to. And I can't quite put my finger on it, but there is something about him. Once I've figured out how I can help him, then, my dear sweets, I will hurry home. Keep the lamps lit, so I can find you. Soon we'll be together again. Your loving father.
Elfins. His children.
Why wasn't he with them?
The point is, why didn't he send the letter? Josh.
Yes?
Oh, no, sorry. I was just saying your name. Out loud.
Why?
To see if I sound like a crazy person. Then again, define crazy, right?
By my definition, you're not crazy.
How can you be sure?
Questioning your sanity would be to dismiss my whole existence.
That's deep. I love this. So dedicated.
He must have been an excellent cook.
Addressed to Terence.
Then this was his home.
I'm sure I could make a mean pizza in here. Oh, I miss pizza.
What's pizza?
Don't worry about it. Look at these shells.
There's so many.
Boats. All boats. Spending my days baking? I'd sign up for that.
You cook then?
Actually, no. I make brilliant scrambled eggs, though. Also, I was told.
By who?
My mom. When I was 12. Those shells were pretty.
You thought they were ordinary.
Yes. Doesn't mean they're not pretty.
So, ordinary can be pretty.
Yes. It's the little things that count. Cordelia. I don't like that name.
Another letter.
Why does he keep hiding them? He should have sent them.
15th of February 1921. My dear little Elfins, the more I learn about the Crown family, the more I realize what wolves they were. As I've mentioned, the Crowns owned this island back in its heyday, but they were a haughty bunch and they took much more than they gave. But as I write these words cursing the Crown family, I realize that perhaps I am no better. True, I never owned an island, but like the Crowns, I didn't value life as I should. I don't think man is made to recover from war. Once he has seen such horrors, how can he pretend they don't exist? I miss you all dearly. and hope to find my way home to you soon. Your father.
Something's not right. I can't figure him out.
He knew about the crowns.
Wolves. They're not so bad.
They are if you're a sheep.
I'd love to see the world.
You will.
What's that engraving there?
For Beatrice. Cordelia Crown. Haven't seen her in a while. She was nobility, and a big deal around here.
And that must be where the money came from.
Aye, they owned the Rogue Islands.
It's locked. Where's the key? Beatrice Parker. Headmistress, I guess?
And this must have been her office.
And what do we have here?
Yeah, that's them all right. Cordelia Crown. And Nora Crown.
Did you go to school there?
I can read and write, but I didn't learn it at the school. I vaguely remember a village An open fire, the smell of beer, and a man's voice teaching me how to read from a really thick book.
Oh God, what's that?
What?
That! I'd like to talk to you. Oh God. I'd like to ask you.
You can't be.
I'm sorry.
Why are you here?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't mean to be here.
I don't understand.
I don't understand either. No, don't go! Well, that was rude. Who was that?
Was that a ghost?
Is that a tinge of fear I detect there?
Well, I've never seen a ghost before.
You are a ghost.
Well, I can't see me, can I?
Honestly. Oh my God, Josh. I'm so jealous. Is this where you've been hanging around?
Well, it's an island. 3, actually. So, plenty of beaches to go around.
Well, I think it's absolutely gorgeous.
Sure, it's beautiful.
No, a flower is beautiful. This place is extremely, absolutely, utterly impressive. It's breathtaking, wondrous, awe-inspiring, monumental.
You like words?
I love words.
This house, it means something. Ethel. She lost her entire family to the fever.
The tricks life plays on us. I'm sorry. Ugh, this is the freakiest doll I've ever seen.
Have a little respect. That is a beautiful doll.
Is this actually a football? It looks ancient.
I remember those Sundays in the summer. Music drifting on the air, blended with children's laughter. Back at the school, you said you wanted to travel, and you sounded sad.
Oh, it's silly, really.
I love silly.
I used to think I was going to dance around the world. On every continent. In every country. I'd go and hug the land wherever I wanted to go. And dance in honor of it.
I think that's cute. You don't think that anymore?
Of course I don't.
Why? You're not going to answer me?
I did. Sort of. I shrugged.
Like your shoulders? I can't see your shoulders.
Why not? You're here with me. I mean, it's not like we're on the phone or anything.
It sort of feels like it sometimes.
I wish we were on the phone. I could turn down the volume or text you.
Text me?
Never mind.
I think you're incredible.
Thank you. That's kind.
How you handle this whole situation, it's pretty amazing.
I should be afraid, I guess. But I'm not. Must be your magnetic voice.
Yeah, deep down, I'm a siren.
Oh, did you lure me here?
You got me? Loneliness turned my heart black and bitter.
Well, I'm glad you did. I enjoy talking to you. You didn't really, did you?
Riley!
Just checking. I mean, it must get pretty lonesome. Wait, do you hear that?
No, what?
Why can't you hear it?
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure. Fuck. What's that?
Oh, come on, honey. I want to drink this tea while it's still hot.
Mom, did you know that Rebecca from the grocery store has seen a will-o-wisp?
Has she?
Have you ever seen one?
No. Cheese or haddock sandwich?
Cheese, please. Just maybe Daddy's turn into one. A will-o-wisp, I mean.
Now you know that's not true. Daddy left. I know it's hard, but we have to accept it.
Just maybe is all. I asked Miss Jessup about will-o-wisps, but she said they're poppycock. She said there are no such things as ghosts who drift along the marshes, and the sooner I let go of such romantic notions, the better.
Oh, well, she might be right about that one.
Riley! Riley! Are you okay? What the hell just happened?
I'm not sure. I mean, you saw it too, right?
I did.
What was that?
I don't know. I do remember that little girl, though. Pixie.
Pixie.
Always running around the islands looking for adventures. Discovering new clues to grand mysteries. Her words, not mine.
There was an epidemic.
The fever. That's what killed Ethel's entire family.
Must have been a nightmare. A graveyard. So many lives lost. All gone.
This is valuable information, though.
I know. We should take a look at these headstones. Nora Crown.
Doesn't that sound vaguely familiar to you?
It does. Her name was in that newspaper article we found back at the school.
Cordelia Crown. We know all about her.
Callum Compton.
Look at the date. 18th of June, 1833.
Same as Cordelia Crown. You think there's a connection?
It's possible.
Oh shit. It's Beatrice Parker from the school. That's so sad. Scruff.
Died in 1944. That's late. Dylan Sprouse.
A constable. Didn't know the islands had a police force.
Neither did I.
Softly at night, the stars are shining on you.
Ethel. She lived so much longer than her family. She was so strong. I don't know how she managed.
Look, it's Terence, the baker. He never left.
Oh, I remember him. Bad news, that guy.
How so?
Smuggler, I think.
Archie, that sounds so sweet.
I have left the troubled ocean.
That doesn't sound so sweet. Is that a cassette tape? No way.
A what?
Oh, I want to hear this.
I'm such a silly goose sometimes. Thought the evil spirit wouldn't follow me into a church. Shut up! Maybe I've seen too many movies. God, if you're listening, this spirit is evil. Hear me? Evil. Yes, I'm talking about you. I hear him all the time. Sometimes I wish I had gone back with the others. At least I could have talked to a psychiatrist or something. Now it's just me and him. Stop! These people you talk about, they've been dead for so long. Why does it matter? I don't understand any of it. I don't care about Cordelia Crown or why she thought she needed to confess. I want a bit of peace in my head. Yes, you gave me Seabrook, but you want me to stay on that beach forever? But why? Yes, I'm listening. Father Thomas, yes. He's the one that taught you to read, I remember. So he was here when it all happened.
Was she talking to you?
Not as far as I know.
Father Thomas.
You think he knew me?
Maybe he taught you how to read.
Who's it from?
Pixie.
The little girl?
I guess she grew up. Cordelia Crown.
Died in 1833.
We already knew that. Father Thomas.
This is about Beatrice, from the school, a cornerstone of this community.
I'm glad we're out of there.
You don't like churches?
I don't like graveyards, especially. I keep thinking about what Pixie wrote. Such sorrow. That irreparable loss. I know it well. Nora felt it too. She never got over losing that guy. It tears up my heart. Why is it we can't get away from that pain? Nora. She's Pixie's mum.
Are you frowning?
What? Why?
I can't tell if you're annoyed. I can't see your face.
I'm not annoyed. It's my head. You're talking at full volume here, and I can't turn you off. And don't say you're sorry. Soldiers. Maybe the skipper was one of them.
I don't know. Not many islanders went to the First War.
Maybe he wasn't from the islands. He was a soldier.
Lewis Doyle.
He went to war.
The First War.
The horror he must have seen.
I remember that one lad. His picture's from the Second War.
So this Lewis Doyle was involved in both wars.
Whoever owned that boat had military history, that's for sure.
I wonder, though. Why did he keep that picture from the Second War? Were there many soldiers on the islands?
They were farmers, really. But they left to go be soldiers.
Untrained?
They got their training on the mainland before they were sent off to the battlefield.
How did they get there? Think they went on that boat? Josh, it's happening again!
You never send them.
They're meant to live here with me, not go out into the world.
Letters are meant to be read.
Maybe, my boy. And then again, maybe letters are just meant to be written. Huh?
I don't understand.
My gals, they're happier without me, no? They have lives, loves. I'm a sad old man who's seen more death than I care to share. And these hands, I killed with them. Can't wash that war away, no matter how many years at sea.
But those hands, they've also healed.
Healing doesn't make up for the taking of a life. There's no return from that.
Why write it all then?
I love my daughters. Think about them all the time. And I suppose I want to remind them and myself of all the good parts. There's no sense to it. But it works for me. They have a new family now, and I have you, no? Lord knows you need someone to take care of you. Let's go find a spot for this one, my boy.
What about 3 sisters?
3 sisters. Yes, that works beautifully.
Scruff. That was Scruff. Exactly like I remember him.
I didn't see you. You weren't there.
I was already dead.
You were in his head too. He never finished this one. Must have died suddenly.
From a broken heart. Literally. His heart failed. Still, he refused to leave me.
I'm sorry. I really don't get why he buried his letters in these. His daughters probably thought he was dead.
And he liked it better like that.
No label, no nothing. Was he making his own liquor?
No, they look older. At least 19th century?
I know this picture. It was at that first cabin we found.
Carrie's, yes. That's her.
And that's Scruff.
Thick as thieves, those two.
Kerry was feeding him.
Let's say they fed each other. He'd go fishing or hunting boar. He missed his girls so much.
Then why didn't he go home? Do you know who this is?
Archibald O'Sullivan. We called him Archie. A gardener. At the lodge, I think.
A receipt for... bottles.
That name Compton. We've seen it before.
In the graveyard.
Callum Compton.
Do you see that date?
June 18th?
I'm sure I've seen it before. Why did he think that place was so important? What happened there?
Murder. Here on the islands.
Oh my god! Josh! Look! That's your name. These are beautiful pictures, but why did he put them up here?
He must have found something there. That's not Scruff's handwriting.
Where'd he get these notes? Is this about you?
September 1939. My sweets. As you've probably heard, war has struck again. We humans never seem to learn from our mistakes. During the First War, I was a medic, and my mission was to save the boys. But there were so many I couldn't help. Sometimes I had to make a choice over who should live and who should die. I essentially killed one to save another. The smell of death, the bodies, the blood, the screams of agony. They never let you go. I wish I could imprint all that upon these young boys who are enlisting. Their lives are never going to be the same. I cannot make them see. Instead, they're filled with excitement for the adventures they believe are ahead. I know no way to help, so I take them. My boat and I deliver them to the front line. My friend Carrie told me the myth of Carol, the ferryman to the river Styx. I feel like I too am delivering these boys to the underworld. All I can offer is a safe passage, but I cannot save them. In these dark days, I don't know if I can save Josh either. My head is a swirl, and I'm no closer to having an answer. That boy is my heart, and I have to help him. I'm so sorry to have written such a grim letter. I only make it through these times knowing you are in the world, your loving father.
Ready or not, he could have ended this.
He didn't have a choice.
No, he didn't. He should have faced his kids, shared his sorrow. Everything in there. It's as if he was conducting his own investigation.
You mean I've been through this before?
I think Scruff was looking for you in the history of these islands, yeah.
Why am I still here then?
Maybe he died before he could finish it? What do you know about the smuggling?
You think I was involved?
I don't know what to think right now. Don't get me wrong, I like you, but you might have been a crook. Scruff put up those notes about the smuggling for a reason. It must be relevant to what happened to you.
He was wrong about one thing, though. They weren't smuggling things onto the islands. They were getting goods out of here.
See? You know things about this smuggling. So, Scruff lived here mid-20th century. And he investigated your death.
My death? I don't like it when you say it out loud like that.
I know this isn't an easy topic for you. We have to think about what that means.
It means that not everything I remember happened when I was alive.
Josh? I have a little confession to make. I'm actually glad I met you.
Oh, all right. I think you just made me blush.
Is that hair?
Yes, to remember the deceased. Whose journal is this?
Nora.
That's Pixie's mother.
Yeah, the woman from the picnic.
And from the eulogy in the priest's notebook. Remember?
she was married.
Always. My love.
That sounds nice. I'd like that. Always. Coleridge. His words get me every time.
I wandered lonely as a cloud.
That floats on high o'er vales and hills. That's Wordsworth.
I like him better. I remember Nora on that beach, with her daughter, Pixie.
It was their home.
What are you thinking?
It's so weird that you're in my head, but you can't know what I'm thinking.
You should be glad. So, what's on your mind?
This house. How I would like to walk out of this house every morning.
With a mug of tea.
It could be that, or it could be hot cocoa.
With marshmallows?
Did you ever have marshmallows?
Only on special occasions. They grew mallow plants over on Little Rogue, and we made marshmallows for our summer dances.
Wow, the actual real deal. Hang on. Pixie. She's Nora's daughter. And Cordelia Crown is Nora's mother.
So Pixie,
She's the granddaughter of Cordelia Crown.
the girl's a crown.
I love you, Tig. You know that. You and me, we're both biters. So you're gonna have to be strong without me. You're gonna have to keep watch. Make sure no one enters this beach without me knowing about it, okay? Might be Daddy. And I might not be here. And I can't miss him. I can't not talk to him, or he might leave again. But if I tell him I love him, if I tell him I'm sorry, then he'll stay. I know he will. Okay, Tig? I'll be back before nightfall, so you're not alone. I know you're scared of the dark.
Josh, it's Tig.
She loved that stuffed animal so much.
I had a soft dog like that. I would hug it every night, needing its little head on my chest to fall asleep. I still have it on my boat. What was she looking for? Oh, I love this. I wish I had a necklace like that.
Maybe someday, when you're all grown up.
I used to draw maps like these, of imaginary worlds with fairies and mermaids.
Why did you stop?
I had to grow up. Oh, this is interesting.
She really did picture herself as a true detective.
Is this a backpack?
Shoulder bag, used specifically when hiking.
Looks like she did a lot of that.
She reminds me of you.
She's nothing like me.
1st of July 1941. My sweet Elfins. Today I found a letter from a young girl called Pixie, whose father left the islands many years ago. She's filled with longing and searches for him continuously. How her story broke my heart. Have I caused you, my daughters, such immense sorrow? Am I the cause for tears? I too sailed away and left you behind. Know that leaving you was the hardest thing I've ever done. Know that my love for you is the one thing that keeps me strong. There's nothing I can say to make it right. I just hope you forgive me. And in truth, I hope you've forgotten me, so that I do not bring you such sorrow. Your loving father.
I don't believe this guy.
He's a man with regrets.
Unable to fix his mistakes. You like him?
I get him.
I just don't understand why she kept looking for her dad.
Because she believed in him. Isn't there anything you ever believed in? With your whole heart?
I believed in Santa Claus, and he never came after my mom died. Oh my god, it's her!
Why are you here?
Well, hello to you too.
I saw you leaping about on the beach. Why?
The beautiful beaches.
Don't be dismissive of me.
I'm not. But if you ask me why I'm leaping about,
You don't carry any sleeping bags or bedrolls. You're not prepared for this. What are you plotting?
I see. You expect answers. Let me ask you a question instead. Who are you?
Why, Beatrice Parker.
From the school?
Head mistress.
Look, I don't know the right or wrong of this, but I need to figure out how I can help this ghost that's stuck here. And maybe, just maybe, you can help me. You're a ghost yourself, also stuck.
I don't see a ghost.
He's not here.
Are you denying the words you just said?
He's in my head.
So you're imagining him.
Okay, stop. Can you help me help him? I think I need to find Nora Crown.
She's dead, honey.
I know that. It's about the Crown family. I want to know about them.
But if it's their home you're looking for, you should try the lodge. On Little Rogue.
Thank you.
One word of advice. Don't trust that ghost of yours. I used to know everybody here. And I've never heard of him. Goodbye.
Well, at least this time she said goodbye.
She's not making much sense, is she?
Yeah, like, why shouldn't I trust you? I didn't even tell her your name. She can't know you.
She must really not like me.
Why is that? Did you do something to her?
You don't believe her, right?
Why wouldn't I?
You know me.
Do I really?
I don't believe this.
I only know what you tell me. There's hardly anything about you on this island. Let's just keep going and see what's on Little Rogue. We have yet to find you.
28th of October 1942. My dear little Elfins. Some days I wish I had died in the war. I wish I could just put the past away, but it haunts me. Carrie hates it when I talk like that. But I feel like I'm a broken record. saying and doing the same things over and over again. If only I could lift the needle and play a different tune. I'd love to dance to the song where I was home with you and never set out for war to begin with. I'm tired and want to leave here and finally come home. I keep trying to help Josh, but there are no answers. Nothing makes sense. None of it. I wish I'd never gone to the lodge. I must make this one short. I promised Carrie I would be by for dinner. I don't know why she puts up with me, but I'd be lost without her. Love you, and wish I could see your faces once again. Your father.
Been to the lodge?
And you want to go too?
Yes, to go see what he saw. If you stop and think for a minute, you'd see it makes sense.
Callum Compton.
I remember him. He was up on Scruff's investigation wall. More of these bottles.
Contraband. We were all distilling it.
Liquor?
Whiskey.
Is this Archie?
Archibald O'Sullivan, yeah. I didn't know he had a record.
He was a criminal.
I wouldn't say that.
Is it me, or did the sea level drop?
It's low tide, yes.
If only I could talk to that constable.
I wish we could, Annie.
Right?
Thank you. Josh, is it?
Yes, Miss Crine.
You grew up here? On the islands?
Oh, yes, Miss Crine. We've been here for generations.
That sounds lovely. I think the islands are the most beautiful place I've ever seen.
Me too. Of course, I've seen nowhere else. But in truth, I've never wanted to.
Oh, there is a blessing in this gentle breeze that blows from the green fields and from the clouds.
You've a way with words, Miss Crine.
Oh, Wordsworth definitely does. He goes on, and from the sky, it beats against my
Better
cheek.
be careful, Miss Crine. These waves have a mind of their own.
Yes. I feel Wordsworth today. It's as if the sky itself is aware of how happy this place makes me. I can see why you remain here, Josh.
That was me.
That was you. I've never seen you. Not like that.
And that was Nora. She escaped my memory. Completely.
And I think you took her to Little Rogue.
Let's go find this lodge. On Little Rogue.
All set for Little Rogue?
Let's get this show on the road.
Little Rogue, I'm so excited. Can you see the lodge yet?
It's tucked away, up on the hill.
Let's go, Joshua.
My name's Josh.
Damn.
Don't worry. Cordelia kept a spare key somewhere.
We'll find it. Here's another one.
Let's play it. I like listening to her voice.
Archie's. I like it here. This is the perfect place for a beer. Or a bloody smoke. Of course, I no longer have either. I can barely remember what they taste like. Gosh, a drink of any kind would be heaven right now. To make my brain stop for just like a minute. Make me feel normal, because you never shut it. Thank you. I should go back to the lodge. Go through those ledgers again. There's got to be something in there. That tart Cordelia, she was hiding something. Ah, so much for shutting it. No, I don't like her, and neither did you. Are you sure she doesn't have some brandy hidden away? Or some of that whiskey you keep talking about? Oh, that's a good idea. Thanks.
Is there anyone who does like Cordelia Crown?
You don't say. But the point is that this was Archie's place.
The gardener.
The lodge. Like it's been waiting for me.
It's up there. The lodge, I mean.
We can't get to the stairs.
Don't need to. There's a servant's passageway. Those stairs were for the crowns only.
Such bizarre little creatures. I don't know if I'm charmed or appalled. So this was a servant's trail?
Yes, that's where we walked. The lodge and everything else up there. That was their world.
And this was your world, the life of a servant.
I took Nora in that boat. Doesn't mean I was their servant.
Is this here where you lived? Little Rogue?
It feels familiar, but it wasn't my home. Such a strange atmosphere here. Don't you feel it?
It's gorgeous, if that's what you mean.
I forgot you love every beach you see.
What can I say? The waves must have cast a spell over me.
Eerie, I say. Especially the water down there. I don't like this place one bit.
Oh, don't be a baby.
Is that Beatrice there?
What is she doing here? Let's go talk to her.
I have to admit she frightens me a little too. It's like she doesn't feel anything. Always glowering over us like that.
She's just rock hard, is all. Sometimes you need to be. Beatrice?
Oh, hello, Riley. That is your name, if I remember correctly.
Yes, that's my name.
Did you get rid of that ghost of yours yet?
We're working on it.
So very hard.
Shh, not now. Talking to Beatrice.
I see you found your way to Little Rogue.
Yes, I really want to find the lodge.
That's very clever. You will find answers there,
Can I ask you something personal?
by all means.
Are you expecting anyone?
Don't be ridiculous, girl.
You keep trying to see beyond the horizon. Why are you still here?
I used to come to this beach a lot. With my father, I think. Then he went up to the boathouse to talk to Archie. For hours. If they had enough whiskey to accompany them.
Why are you still on the Rogue Islands, Beatrice?
I don't want to leave. I have lost so many. I still miss the ones I loved most. And the ones that hurt me the worst. I cannot leave them.
You're the last one, Beatrice.
I know that. They've all been gone for so long. I forgot their names.
And yet, you do not want to go.
I do not. You never know. They might come back. You may leave me now. I will find you again.
And she's gone.
Why does she keep doing that? Wow, Josh, look at those wall paintings.
Selkies. I remember that story. I told it to Margot.
Margot. Tell me about her.
She was just a girl who hung about on the islands.
She felt lost to me.
Please stay.
You may want to come down from that tree, Miss Crown. It's unsafe.
Oh, but this is a solid branch. Why don't you come see for yourself? It's a new world from here.
Miss Crown,
Yes,
I'm glad you stayed.
that's awfully nice of you to say so. And I'm glad too.
We're friends.
I wouldn't call it that. She was just being nice.
She wanted to see the world differently. I want that. That's why I got on that boat. Didn't think that was so wrong of me.
Of course it wasn't.
Was I destined to be here with you?
I don't have those answers, Riley.
I'm stuck. Once again, I can't make my own choices. I'm unsure what our next move might be.
We're heading for the big house, right?
That is where she lived, right?
I thought you liked Nora.
How can I like somebody I don't know?
Do you like me?
More than I care to share.
I knew you'd see sense.
Like all the others that came before.
Riley, are you jealous?
No, because that will be ridiculous. Look, I'm not jealous, all right? I've said this before.
Doesn't mean it's true, though.
So, this is Nora's house.
Her mother's.
Cordelia Crown.
But that's her window, up there. I remember her climbing out to go down to her tree.
The main entrance.
The only one Cordelia ever used. And she made very sure no servant ever did.
10th of November 1943. My sweet little Elfins. I'm sitting on old Cordelia Crown's porch, or what's left of it. She's been dead for a century now. Still, she makes me so mad. I wish I could yell, kick, and scream. The Crowns were so corrupt, and Cordelia Crown took her family for granted. She treated them so shabbily. But I suppose I treat you girls the same, don't I? I didn't value you enough to come home. I tell myself that I can't. That I'm afraid to see your shiny faces. That I have too much blood on my hands. But what if it's a lie? What if I am just like Cordelia Crown? Carrie hates such talk. She tells me I'm too hard on myself. That we all survive and do the best we can. But I don't know. When you make mistakes, you must pay your debts. And I can never make up for all my sins. But I did some good once upon a time. I helped create you. Oh, I've gone down the morose path again, didn't I? I shall sign off and leave you to happier thoughts. Your loving father.
He knew. He knew what she did.
We've got to pull our weight. Figure it out for ourselves.
A spare key.
To the boathouse. Told you. That's her parents?
The wedding.
But she wasn't even born yet.
That's how she must have imagined it. Dad.
She wrote to him.
But he wasn't here anymore. He chose not to be with her.
I never understood backgammon. Cordelia was in charge, obviously. Locked, of course.
Well, it is a safe.
See if you can find the code.
Is this a code?
6 figures. Must be.
Is this?
About the smuggling, yes.
No way. Cordelia was involved?
She wrote to Pixie.
I'm telling you, Cordelia knows more than she lets on. That was definitely Cordelia's den. She confuses me. There's one thing I know, though. You weren't part of it. It was her. Let's just...
Riley, stop. Look.
The captain braved the dark waters of the 7 seas. What's that?
That's the baby,
What is she doing in there?
fluttering around like a pixie.
She's putting up a fight, that's what. She's fighting off sea monsters in there.
I don't have sea monsters in there.
Our girl's braving the deep, dark waters.
You don't know it's a girl?
I do too. Fierce as a tiger, Captain Pixie will sail the 7 seas. Swoosh! She'll brave storms, slay sea monsters.
You idiot. Oh no. Mother. Quick. The window.
I'll be back tomorrow.
I'm her father. How?
It can't be true.
I'm the bastard that abandoned them.
It's not true. It can't be. And I'm going to prove it.
That was Nora's. She loved every little thing about the rogues. She'd be out on the beach looking for unusual shells, or rocks in bright colors.
Her journal. Let's see what she wrote about you. What did she want with this?
A skull that is not going to prove anything.
No, but it's fascinating. Like an exploration of life. Or death.
She wanted nothing more than a home for the 3 of us. I was building her a house. Linden Breeze on Big Rogue.
The rogues are no place for a child. You have to think of her.
I only think of her. And this is where she belongs. The rogues are her home.
Why? Because of that boy.
That boy is my husband.
Enough. I'm your mother, and I say we are going back to the mainland. Beatrice is my grandchild, and she will have a proper education. You will do as I say.
Now, why would I do that?
There she is.
Beatrice? We need to talk to you.
You mean you and that ghost of yours?
My ghost has news for you. Remember what you told us on the beach? I know why you keep going round in circles. You can speak now, Josh.
Josh? Your ghost is called Josh?
Pixie.
Oh my god. Dad?
Yes, it is me. I'm your dad.
Was I nothing to you?
You were everything.
Then what did I do to make you leave?
You didn't do anything, honey. I don't know what happened. All I know is I was standing outside, trying to look in and see you, wishing I could be there with you, willing you to see me standing there.
Why couldn't I see you? Not even after I lived. You could have come find me. Why did you give up?
I'd lost my heart, and soon I started to lose my mind, until there was nothing left.
I've been looking for you.
I know.
I couldn't find you.
You have. You have found me.
I don't think I'm ready to say goodbye to you.
Nothing ever really ends. We both know that.
I'll see you soon, Dad.
I don't understand, but... Why didn't you go with her? We were wrong.
It's not about my daughter.
Do you remember what she said back at White Sand? That her father used to go up to Archie's to talk.
You think that was me?
You're her father, aren't you?
Right. You want to go to Archie's attic? I disagree. We need to get to the Dark Rogue. Find Callum.
We can go after.
The tide is pulling back. We'll be stranded if we don't leave now.
But the attic... I really feel we need to see it.
We have to go now, or it'll be too late.
No, I'm gonna dig around at Archie's. What is this for?
It's an altar. For the fairies. Many believe they protected us when we had to go into the marshes, and that after death we could join them.
Archie.
Is that about me?
What is this? This is ridiculous. Mermaids?
He drank. A lot.
Oh, what's this?
A shitload of money. Or at least it was back in the day.
I'm glad we have a clearer picture of Archie now, but I expected to find more about you.
I think Beatrice was wrong.
No, my boat!
I hate to say I told you so.
But you're doing it anyway. Now what do we do?
We'll have to go across the causeway.
On foot?
On foot.
How? Where?
Calm down. Go back to the beach. Find the lighthouse. See that lighthouse?
Is there a path?
Yes. Stay close. So, let's talk about what we found at Archie's.
Archie really believed in fairies. Did he make offerings to them?
Flowers, fruit, colored ribbons, stuff like that. To keep us safe. In life and in death. Haven't walked here in ages. It's beautiful in its own way.
Feels eerie, if you ask me. Did you use this causeway often?
Everybody did.
Why?
To go sell our homemade whiskey at the Black Bell.
What's the Black Bell?
You'll see.
How far is it?
Far. You should have listened to me.
I'm allowed to do things my own way.
And there it is.
The Dark Rogue.
And the Black Bell.
Sounds like you've just come home.
My brother brought me often. It was warm. Free food on the table.
Hang on. Your brother?
Yeah. Callum was my brother.
Why didn't you say so?
I'm sorry. We had a treehouse where we'd sleep.
We have to find this treehouse.
Archie, please. I have to know.
You shouldn't be here, Miss Nora.
Please, I can't live like this. You have to tell me the truth.
Nora, you're making a scene.
Look at her. He wouldn't leave. Not his daughter. Not me. My mother. Constable Sprouse. They're wrong. He wouldn't. You know he wouldn't.
Hush now. Josh left. He left for the mainland, and that's that.
How could you say that? You're his brother. You know him better than anyone.
He's gone, Nora. Josh is gone.
Then bring me to him. Let him see her. At least let him see his daughter.
I'm sorry, Nora. He made his choice.
He's gone then. He's really gone.
He's really gone.
Your papa's gone, baby girl.
Miss Nora, I'm so sorry.
You did. You actually did leave them.
No.
What did you do?
I didn't do anything.
What do you want from me? I can't trust you, can I?
You're going to have to, because there's nobody else here.
These again. And there's so many.
This here's the source. Many came to get their bottles right here. If they didn't distill any whiskey themselves, that is.
Have you ever used one of these?
I never fired one, if that's what you mean.
I don't know you anymore. Why was she not enough?
What we just saw, I don't think that's what happened.
That's bull. Every vision has been true so far.
I didn't leave Nora. What if they were wrong?
What if you're wrong? I'm still mad at you.
And I don't blame you. But you need to know, I don't think I left my wife or my child. I'd remember if I did.
You didn't remember Nora, you said. Again?
I said, get out! Get out!
Please, Margot, wait.
Over and over in my head.
Don't go in there.
You're always there.
Let's go back. I can stop. I can be quiet as a mouse.
I'm never alone. Never, ever, not for one goddamn minute.
Margot, I can't. I wish I could.
Shut up! Shut the fuck up! I just need to be alone for one.
Margot?
Josh? Josh, I can't move. I can't get out. Josh?
You have to calm down, okay? Just breathe. Breathe, Margot.
I'm stuck and... Help me! Josh! Help me! Please, I can't move!
No. Margot. Somebody, help!
I can't move! Why? I'm scared. Don't leave me. Okay? Don't leave. Okay, Josh?
I'm right here. I'm always right here.
No! Did she die? Josh!
I don't...
Did she die, Josh?
Yes.
Oh my god.
I couldn't get her out.
Did you try?
You were there. You saw me try.
She died because of you. I need to get away from you. She was right. This isn't natural. How did she get this thing here?
Very.
Not many roads to drive on here.
Yeah, that's why she parked it here. And she ran out of gas. I loved to hear her play. And sing. It was the only time she was truly at peace.
You should have shut up then and let her play.
Lara Crimson. She wanted to be like that singer so much.
Thinking fame would validate her?
But her music, Riley. You should have heard her play. It always got under my skin.
It was her skin, never yours. Her 5 minutes of fame. What was she looking for?
Sense. She was looking to make sense for life. That's what she said.
She's so beautiful.
Wish she was here to hear you say that. She never believed it herself. The tape recorder. She liked talking to that thing more
Than talking to you. Did she really go to all of these concerts? This one made history. She was there. Pretty awesome.
Music was her life. She liked sleeping outside.
Another adventurer.
No, she was a runaway. Always trying to get away.
From you.
The campfire. We'd sit here every night. Singing songs or eating canned beans.
Carries jars.
I almost had to force her to go back for those. Margot, that is. She'd sooner die than set foot in that cabin again.
Little lamb, evening falls, the moon lights up the sky. Winter's breath and fairy dust hold this love of mine. Rest in my arms and I'll keep you warm, keeping the wolves at bay. I'll stay by your side, hush little child, till night turns into day. Till night turns into day.
Margot.
I never meant for her. I wanted a different ending.
Cannot take it back. Can't do this anymore.
You can, Riley.
I don't know you. I may have imagined that I did, but I don't really.
You know me better than anyone.
I'm going crazy, aren't I?
You're not crazy, Riley.
There! The treehouse!
Yes, that's it. It's still there. Our safe place.
Callum knew more about where you went. Let's hope he left us some clues.
This is us. We carved our names ourselves. It's still here. After all this time.
Callum,
Mom?
this feels ridiculous. Meeting in the middle of the night behind a child's playhouse.
Would you rather we meet in the open?
No, of course not. Do we have an agreement?
He's accepted the terms.
All of them?
Josh and I are packed. He's leaving tonight, off to the mainland.
Neither my daughter nor anyone else on the island will hear from him again?
Once he's gone for good.
I'm just looking out for her. I wish him no harm. You can tell him that. Good. This is good.
You left them! You took the money!
Riley!
You took her money! How could you?
I don't know!
Shut up! You promised! You promised you'd take care of us! We'd be together forever! We were going to raise our children in our home! You promised me! You said you loved me. I know you did.
What are you saying? It's you. All this time. It's been you. You are Nora.
You know, I love you.
I'm not sure why, but
You make me so happy.
You left me!
I didn't. I swear. I could never.
I know that you'd have to give up everything.
Josh, I'm not...
But I want you. I want to be with you. I want to build you a home. Right here. We could raise a family. You and I.
What?
I'm asking you to marry me, Nora. To stay. Here. With me.
Yes! I want to be here with you.
We'll be together forever.
Riley. Riley.
Leave me, Josh!
Listen.
Go away! I don't want you here!
you here!
Go!
I can't believe we're married.
You're stuck with me now.
I will not go away. And I never did. I didn't go anywhere.
Then where were you? Because you weren't here.
I looked for you.
Everywhere.
For
So long. Thinking you'd come back to us.
It's okay. Shh. Hush now. He'll be here soon. I don't care what they say. Don't cry, my love. Daddy will come home.
I was right here. I've always been right here.
You lie!
Josh? Where did you go?
I fear you have to face reality, Mrs. Compton. He's not on the islands anymore.
Maybe it's best to forget him, Miss Nora.
He's gone. He left you and your child.
Please come back to me.
It's all lies! No more. I just want to go home.
You are home.
Hold this love of mine.
Winter's breath.
And fairy dust. The moon lights up the sky.
I remember now, Riley. All of it.
Then tell me what happened, so I can make sense of all this.
I can only show you.
How?
Let me take you to where it all happened. Give me control.
Control over me? Do I have a choice?
You always have a choice.
So you want to take over the wheel? My head?
Just the wheel. The head is all yours.
And this will change everything?
It will set us both free.
I'm not sure I like this. I've lost control completely.
I know. I'm sorry.
I think I'm going to be sick.
Surrender, Riley, and you'll be fine.
I think it's beautiful you building that house.
Linden Breeze. That's what we named it.
3 beers, right over there, for my brother and my buddy. This is it, brother. We're getting out of here.
I'm not going.
What?
I've told you before. I'm not leaving Nora.
Tell me you're joking. You choose filthy rich vermin over me?
Don't talk about my wife like that.
I'm your brother.
You are my brother, and I love you. But you can't ask me to betray Nora.
Calm down, lads. Here's your beers.
Don't shush me. You've no part in this.
It's gonna be fine. We'll come find you later. I'm grateful that I have you in my life. I wouldn't be here without you.
Damn right. And that's how you repay me.
I'm going to be a father. Isn't that a miracle? A good father. And I want my little girl to have an Uncle Callum. We can do so much better.
Not yet. It isn't the time yet.
We can do better than Dad.
We can do better on the mainland. With this money in our pockets. There's no future here.
You're wrong. The future's here. Only here.
There's nothing but mud here!
He's your family. You belong together.
That's in his hands now.
He's your brother.
You loved me.
I did. Of course I did.
Then where did you go?
Am I not good enough anymore?
I can't talk to you when you're like this, all fired up like that.
You found your way into money. Is that it? You don't need me.
You know that's not true.
Please, lads. We can put this straight.
These islands are gonna break us, and there's only one road out of here.
I will never take it. I will never leave. You hit me. You're no better than Dad.
Callum hit you.
I shouldn't have said that.
No, he hurt you.
It doesn't matter. Focus now. This is what they never told you.
What?
You have to stop now. You're my little brother. I am. But you have to stop. This money will save us. It won't. It won't change a thing. I'm not going. You can't take this from me. I'm not leaving. You are going to leave with me. No!
Josh?
You will do as I say. I am the oldest.
Josh!
I won't leave Nora, not ever.
I'm in the water.
You need to see this.
Why? I don't know.
You have to listen to me.
No! You have to see this, Riley!
I could have got him for better life. You're hurting me.
It hurts.
Almost there. Just a wee bit longer.
The hell with you. I deserve it.
I can't breathe.
Stop it, Callum.
Soon! Just watch this!
I can't breathe, Josh.
I need you to understand!
Kill him.
I'm drowning.
What?
I need air.
Josh. Stop.
What? You can't drown!
Get up.
Oh my god. I'm sorry.
Brother. Oh. Oh. What did you do?
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to.
Brother. No. No, Josh. No. Come on.
My God, Josh. You never left.
I never left.
I'm okay. All mine again. I'm going to be okay. That was just crazy. Josh?
I can't bear to think what would have happened if...
It's okay.
I'm so sorry.
Don't worry about it. I'm still here.
I just wanted you to see that I'd always been right here.
I'm sorry I stopped believing.
Riley.
Nora. To you, I'm Nora. And I see you now.
I'm not ready to say goodbye to you.
You have to go, baby.
I know.
Nothing ever really ends. Isn't that what you said to our daughter?
Nothing really ever ends.
Bye.
Tell me your secrets and I'll tell you mine. Let us then weaken by making light. The deeper we keep it, the more it blinds. So let's hang 'em out to dry. motionless tycoon road, cautiously disrupting the flow. Do you remember? Do you remember? We all get lost sometimes, carried away by our own little lives. And all that we know will in time be forgotten once more. But somewhere down the line, where love and death will coincide, do you remember? Do you remember?